Hello, lovely people. It's Renee. It's been a year. Oh, you should see my setup. I have a red dot glued, a sticker, a red dot sticker glued at my phone to make me look at it so I can look straight at you instead of looking at myself, which makes me look cross-eyed or, well, funny looking. But anyway, I'm trying to concentrate on the red dot, so I hope I'll be looking straight at you. Okay, it's been a year after, yeah, it's been a year after I've made the Scrappy Socks tutorials, 5 or 6 parts. That was in March last year, I think. And before that, I recorded a few episodes about my health, my Bell's palsy, and other stuff. So it's been quite a while. A lot has happened. Bad things, good things. So I'll talk about that. I want to discuss today with you the health issues I have. Short, not very long. I want to talk about the positivity jar. I want to discuss some knitting, some, well, just one work in progress, and tell you about an exciting thing that's coming up in the near future. I would like to talk to you about a new thing I started doing, the Fodderschool. It's Fodder and then school. That's a mixed media course. I'll explain that later. And I'll also explain why I'm enrolled in that course. And I have a small shop update. I just want you to see some bags I'm making and tell you about them. Okay, first, the health issues. Well, the Bell's palsy phase is is gone. I no longer have issues with a drooping side of my face. I still have issues with the side effects. So the tinnitus is still there. I still hear the the beeping sound and the hissing sound. So now I have three noises in my ear, which the doctors say there is no noise in your head, but I hear them. So, and they can't explain why you hear the noises or what they are and what they can do about it. It's terrible. But anyway, I have the hissing sound. That's one. I have the sound of my own heartbeat, which last year I spoke about the sound of a reversing truck when you hear the beep when he's driving backwards. That turned out to be my heartbeat because I found out that it's the same as my heart. So that's comforting in a way because you still know that you're alive, but it's 24/7, so that's a bit annoying. I have to try and block it out with music and just keep myself busy on a creative level because that's what I do as a maker. But the other thing I got last year was health issues with my thumbs. For those of you who follow me on Instagram or Facebook, I explained that whether it's arthritis or overworked hands, the doctor isn't sure, I'm not sure, I don't know. But what it does is I now I can move the top part of my thumb again, but it used to be like this and I couldn't move it. And there was a big bump here, and that's all the tendons who because it's a complicated thing, a thumb. A hand is complicated, a thumb is also complicated. There are a lot of tendons that end up going through a small tube, and if that tube is irritated, overworked, or even infected, the tendons don't go through the little tube, and they sort of get stuck, which is a terrible feeling because it's like a sort of a cramp, and your thumb stays like this, and you have to pull it out, which is, oh, it's painful, but you have to do it, otherwise your thumb will stay like this. So I had an injection in this one. This one is improved. I can almost use it again, like I watched Red Dot Renee. I can almost use it like I used to do. But the left one, look, I can't move it like this one. I can't make this movement. So I can do it, but I have to help it, and then it makes a crack. So this one is not, although it's injected also with corticosteroids, it's not working properly. But maybe it will need more. Needs more time. I don't know. I hope this will also improve. There's still a big bump, and it started in September last year. Yeah, when we were on holiday in France. And it's a big bump that's over here. Well, the doctor suggested injections with corticosteroids, and if that doesn't work, plan B is to get an operation. So they will cut the tube, they make it wider, so the tendons can go through more easily. But if you have the operation, I don't dread the operation, but the weeks after that, because you have to not use your hands for 6 weeks, which is, well, I don't know. That would finish me. I don't think I can do that. So I try to not think about it, don't stress, just hope it will improve, and well, I limit my knitting time. That's it. That's a solution for me. I don't knit as much as I used to, and I can't cut fabrics because I use a rotary cutter and a ruler, a big plastic ruler, and I used to place my thumb like this to put pressure on the ruler to keep it steady. But that's a no-no for me now. I have to remove the thumb and put pressure with my fingers like this. Don't stretch overstretch the thumb. But that's well, that's not the way I'm used to do it. So I limit the time I cut fabrics also. So, well, struggling here. But the positive things that happened are all in here. This is 2021, filled with positive things. I'm so happy I did this, because if you look back on a year, I mean, I feel like that. If you look back on a year, you think, oh, I had this pain and that, and you know, all the bad things that happened to you or other people, you remember them more than you remember the good things, the small things. They're very small things. A walk, something I bought for myself, something I did for someone else. You know, they're small things. I will, you know, I will pull one out without looking, and I will read it to you. See if it makes sense to me and to you. Which one is this? Oh yes, this is a nice one. On the 26th of June 2021, I made a bunch of gymnastic bags for the local school here in the village. That was so cool. The head of the school approached me because she knows that I'm a maker and I sell things. She said, could you make 60 bags for the little, I don't know what they called in English, no, they're not preschool. They're, well, it's the first and the second graders. So the little ones, the 4-year-olds, 5-year-olds, and 6-year-olds, and they have gymnastics at school, at the school in a little special place, and they don't go to a real sports arena because they're way too small for that. So they stay inside the school, but they have little shoes and a t-shirt and a little gymnastic trousers, and they need all that, and they need a place to store it. So she asked me if I could make cool gymnastic bags, and I made them, 60 of them, and I made them all different because I thought those children, a lot of them can't read yet because they're 4, 5, and 6. So how are they going to recognize their own bag? So I made them all different. The front and the back sort of the same, with the same fabrics, patchwork of course, and it works. She told me, no, there was a teacher who teaches them, and she approached me a few months ago, and she said it's really working because they recognize their bag because of the shape and the colors of the patchwork you did on the front and the back of the bag. So that's really funny. These things make me happy, makes me happy, you know. So that's the positivity jar. Have to start a new one for 2022. I hope you do too. It's very rewarding. Okay, on the knitting front, I made some flying geese blocks. I was inspired by Kate. I'll put down her link. Kate from the Last Homely House. She explained how to make this patchwork block, not with different colors, but with this is the same, this is the same, this is the same, this is the same color. That's the way she does it. And then the sky here is also the same color. So it's the flying geese. These are the geese, the pointy things, and the outside things are this. Is supposed to be the sky. So that's the flying geese explanation. And she explains in her tutorial how to make them in a fast, efficient, and very easy way. Because I've been patchwork and quilting since 1988, but I've never tried the flying geese block because I thought that's too complicated for me. I don't get it. How do you get those points to meet up? And well, hop over to Kate's channel on YouTube and find the YouTube tutorial about that. It's very easy. And then I made some sashings and made a bag out of it. And in it is, because that's the knitting project, are some scrappy socks. These are the ones. Not my usual style, because usually I make the toes different, and then I start with all kinds of scrappy leftover yarns. That's how I explained the, look at the red dot, Renee. That's how I explained and did my socks as an example in the scrappy sock tutorial. I'll link them below. But I've got some really, really beautiful, look, sock yarn by wol met verve. That's a Dutch word. It means yarn with pizzazz, or I don't know how to translate that in English. I'll link her below. You should look her up. It's beautiful. Sylvia is the dyer and the maker behind these gorgeous yarns. And That's the exciting news I was going to tell you. I'm currently discussing a collaboration with her. She's going to dye 10 mini skeins, 20 grams each, of yarn for me, especially for me, and for you if you would like to buy it, because I will make a medium-sized project bag, and the combination, so the project bag and the yarn, will be for sale in my Lowland Original shop, my Etsy shop. So I'm very excited about that. I visited her not last Friday, but the week before that. And it's a long drive, but you know, I wanted to meet her after 2 years or 3 years. We hadn't seen each other for 3 years, and we discussed the colors and what I would like to do and what she would like to do. And well, she's adjusting her colors to the colors I chose for the project bag. I'm not going to tell you yet what the colors are. That will be a surprise, but it will be patchwork. It will be a medium-sized patchwork project bag, but not the usual colors, funky, cool, in-your-face colors I usually use, but a little bit muted. So, and a combination of something else, but I won't tell now. So you'll just have to wait, and maybe watch my Instagram account, because I will be showing you glimpses of what I'm doing. So that's great news. Oh, I can't wait. I'm not sure when I will release them, the sets, which are called, by the way, Double Dutch, because she is Dutch and I'm Dutch. So I thought it would be cool to call the project Double Dutch. I'm not sure when they will be for sale. It depends on when she has time for me to dye. And I have to find, I'm still in it's very much in my head, so it's not on the table yet. And that takes time. Can't explain it, but it's still brooding. So, but it will be cool. And the plan is to make 10 sets, so 10 project bags with 10 mini skeins of 20 gram. So you can make, well, you can easily make 2 pairs of socks with that amount, I think. Yes, why not? Or a shawl, or a cowl, or a hat, or whatever, you know, there's enough. So that's good news. Can't wait. Okay, because of the thumbs last September and, well, up till now, I couldn't knit as much as I used to, nor make bags. So I thought, what am I going to do? I have to have something to do. And then I stumbled upon Fodderschool. Again, Fodder school. It's amazing. It lets you do things you've never done before on mixed media grounds. It lets you make your own stamps. It makes you draw. It makes you paint. It makes you cut out the weirdest things. It's amazing. Every month for a year long, you get a new teacher that in the first 2 weeks will show you how to do the techniques that she wants you to learn. And in the second part of the month, she will make a project using all those techniques and things you made with it. It's amazing. I can't recommend it highly enough. It's so cool. I will show you the folder I made, because this is a project too. Look, this is a handmade folder made with cardboard and with hand painted papers, and these are the sort of things you learn how to make. Painted papers, flowers. Look at that. I will link below in the description box. I will make a link to the Fodderschool because I think there's an explanation on YouTube by Megan. Look at this, leaves. Well, I just go back to being 6 or 8-year-old, you know, and just draw things, paint things, and let go. Don't strive for perfection, but just draw. Well, anyone can draw. I'm convinced about that. Don't tell me you can't, because that's bollocks. Okay, that's Fodderschool. Okay. Because of the Fodderschool, I learned how to make marks on paper in all sorts of ways. It's the best thing that happened to me, because I understood the technique, and I thought, okay, now I can do something with the junk doodles I used to make. So I did that. I made all these papers with the secret handwriting, because that's what it's called. Of course, I had to tear them up and make patchwork covers with them, because, well, that's me. Anything patchwork and I'm game. So I used all kinds of envelopes, old paper, new paper, bags. Everything is recycled. Book pages, you see here. These are in the shop. There's still 5 left. So I have this one. This one. I used them as grocery lists. I couldn't live without that, because I would go to the store and come home with the things I had in my head. So I gave up on that, and I write down what I need. That's being a senior, you know. You have those moments. It's not connecting. Sometimes you forget things. It's okay. You get old. So these are in the shop. Also in the shop are oh no, I must show you these first, because I love the handwriting on the mark making on paper. I thought, and the painting also, I thought, okay, let's make a spring bag with tulips. And on the back it says, well, it's reversed now, but it says, okay, I have no shame, I'm going to sing it for you, the lines. Als de lente komt, dan stuur ik jou tulpen uit Amsterdam. Als de lente komt, dan pluk ik voor jou tulpen uit Amsterdam. Well, if you're Dutch, you know what I was saying. But if you're not, you think, what is she singing about? It's a very old Dutch song, and if I have to explain it, it says, if the spring arrives, I'm sending you tulips from Amsterdam. If the spring arrives, I'm sending you... Oh, no, I'm plucking. Is it plucking? When you cut them, or cutting them, or plucking them, you're pulling them out of the ground. Not with the bulb and all, but the stems. I'm plucking tulips from Amsterdam for you. So that's what the song title or the lyrics from the song mean, because that's the connection with the Fodderschool. I love it when my love for fabric and sewing and painting and mark making and mixed media comes together in a bag like this. So I love them. I love making them. I have one finished and a second one finished. This one is over here, also with the tulips and the same lyrics, which is the other way around, but it's the same. No dirty words. No dirty words on the back. I won't do that. Okay, and I made some other ones, but I didn't have time this morning to finish them. So this is going to be one, and this is going to be another one. Pink and purples. This is a yellow and well orangey red. This is red and a little bit of purple. This is a red and a purple one. I just love those colors together. I just use fabric paint and a fabric marker. And then the lyrics, which is again wrong way, but I'm not going to sing it again, please. Okay, well, all the backs are here. I have to finish them today or tomorrow, and they will be in the shop, I don't know, tomorrow, the day after, I'm not sure. Keep an eye on my Instagram account. I will always, when I list them, I will let you know through Instagram. Okay, the last one I have. It's a bit of a sad story, you know. We all know what's happening right now. It's terrible. It says, I hope you can understand, it says peace. Peace. No war, please, Mr. Putin. Stop the silliness. My heart breaks. Okay, I'm going to list this bag in a few days in the shop. There's only going to be one, and I will donate all the proceeds. So if you buy this bag, I will donate all the amount to either the Red Cross or, I don't know, we have a Dutch special bank number that's called Giro 555. So it's, well, I don't know how to translate it, but it's Giro 555, and all the proceeds from that, and there have been already people who, it's millions and millions of euros. So I will be donating either to that good cause or the Red Cross. I have to decide still. Okay, that's it for now. I hope I have been looking straight at you at the red dot, because the last time I saw myself I thought, oh, it's so difficult to look at the little circle instead of looking at yourself. Well, you learn, right? I try, I do my best. Okay, so that's it for now on this sunny Sunday. I'm going outside. I'm going to have a look what I can manage with my thumbs in the garden. Not too much, don't overdo it. And sit a bit and maybe knit a bit and have a good time with the family. Okay, see you next time. Bye.